I am always, many of you who know me, I'm always talking about how out of touch and how dumb America is. And how Americans are. How dumb Americans are. And, of course, I get a backlash. I mean, I get a, who you think you are talking to me like that? Who you think you are, Pastor Dowell? As a matter of fact, I don't even believe you're a pastor. They call me every name under the sun. And I tell you what, I cannot understand for the life of me, why people cannot believe what I'm saying when I present facts that cannot be disputed. As a matter of fact, I want to give you an example, okay? Just before this last election, there were some contributors to the Howard Stern show. Now, I really truly don't know who this cat is. I think I heard his name before. He's some type of shock jock. The last I remember, but I can't speak to it because I just don't know. But they are going out into the American public streets and they're asking people questions in reference to this upcoming election. Now, mind you, this happened maybe about a month before the elections. And I think it is an epic broadcast. And I'll show you the reason why. Because now those of you who listen to me and those of you who follow myself and J Snip 4, you are definitely informed and in touch. As a matter of fact, you are going to just sit here and just literally scratch your head. But it's going to smack you hard, right smack dab in the face. And you know what the sad part about it is? I personally would be literally embarrassed if I came up to someone in my congregation and I asked them these same questions and they got one of these things wrong. I would literally be embarrassed. I mean, rebuke would definitely be in order. But hey, if people are out of touch with things that go on the political, the social, and the economic realm, and all the news media and everything that's going on here in America, and they're dumped down to an unprecedented level like I continually keep telling you, and I'm going to prove it to you with this broadcast right here, then do you think that these people really truly understand and know what's going on when it concerns the faith of that Bible? I mean, hey, do you really truly think they understand and know what's going on concerning, listen to me very closely, concerning the economic situation? Do you think they really truly understand? Let me get a little bit more personal. Do you even think they understand what's going on, period? Well, anyway, I'm going to show you why America is in a crisis and why we are in the shape that we're in today. And I don't care. You can go to every city. You can go to every town. You can go to every province. You can go to every parish. You can go to every state. You can go to every country, and you will find this chaotic ignorance, this bizarre behavior that is deeply and socially embedded in the collective subconscious minds of men. You're gonna, hey, it's everywhere. It's a literal epidemic, and it's worse than cancer. It's called ignorance. Listen to this. Just listen. Bear with me and try to stomach this, but just listen.
Trying to change the U.S.
Absolutely. And what do you like that he's done so far?
I mean, you know, got the Medicaid and all that, the medical thing going. You know what I'm saying? They got most of the jobs like he said he was. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he really improving, but he need to improve more, so he need to stay on up there so he can do more, you know what I'm saying, things like he said he would.
Do you hope he will eventually find and kill Bin Laden?
He'll eventually do it, though.
You think they'll eventually find him and kill him if he wins this election? Every person they interviewed, about 10 people?
They didn't know that Bin Laden was dead?
I'm telling you, I can play every one of these interviews. They don't know Bin Laden's dead over wherever the hell Sam and Richard were.
This guy knows what day it is.
Yeah, I know. But this woman, I would have thought, this woman sounded very with it. Listen to this.
Do you know who you're going to vote for in this election?
Obama. I just don't like Romney.
What is it about Mitt Romney that you don't like?
Is it that he's pro-choice, or?
Yes, and it's just his general, it's him in general. I just don't like him.
Because he's a Muslim?
It has nothing to do with religion or what his views are. I just don't like him.
Do you think Obama made the right choice by choosing Paul Ryan as his vice president?
Yes.
Do you think he picked Paul Ryan because he's African American or because he's qualified?
It could be a little bit of both.
And do you think McCain has a shot this time out to beat Obama for this election?
No. I just don't see McCain as with presidential material. I don't see it.
I'm listening to this, and it's very, 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 very hard and very, very difficult for me to actually even make it through this thing right here. I mean, because this dismal ignorance. Anyway, I don't want to spoil it, man. I'm gonna try my best to hang in here. But ignorance greatly, it disturbs me. It disturbs me great. Can you imagine if you are ignorant of something? Let's say you're in a hostile situation and people are not familiar with the way that you're supposed to secure, how you're supposed to respond and react, and then somebody decides to invoke what they believe and think that is right. I.e. this mindset we're hearing right here, who's uninformed. Can you imagine how grave that situation would turn out to be? Can you imagine that? Would you want to find yourself next to a person that is dumb, stupid, and ignorant? For those of you who've been following my channel for quite some time, do you see the reason why I use the 4 Ds? Dumb, dormant, docile, and demoralized? Listen to how these people are answering. You can tell that these people are used to functioning, that they are trained robots, and that they do not use self-autonomy one bit at all. Can't you tell it? And the sad part about it is that these people believe that they're informed, they believe that their opinion matters, and they think they know what's going on. This is the type of country that we have in front of us. That's the reason why the powers that be are not afraid of America whatsoever at all, especially when you have demographics like this. Let's continue to go on and stuff. Let's go on.
What percentage of the vote do you think McCain will get over Obama this time?
About 20, I guess.
If Obama wins this time, are you hoping that we finally catch and kill Osama bin Laden?
Honestly, I don't agree with the whole war thing, but if we,
Do you think he should just go to jail then, bin Laden?
Yeah, he can be tortured, but, I don't believe in killing.
How long of a jail term do you think bin Laden should get when we find him?
It should be indefinite.
It's crazy.
Wow.
By the way, I'm pretty sure you can find a bunch of white people who don't know what's going on either.
Well, they do, again, I told you that Nancy Pelosi's daughter did this documentary of some guys in Mississippi, and they were off the wall, too.
Were they?
Oh, my goodness.
This is some African guy, but you'd expect maybe he doesn't know what's going on.
Are you happy with Obama's vice president pick, Paul Ryan?
Yeah, because, Paul Ryan have a lot of issues. Because anything the media show to him in the TV is not right.
Do you like Obama because he's pro-life? Is that one of the reasons why you would vote for Obama?
Yeah, I like Obama, a lot of issues for the human rights side.
Like pro-life?
Pro-life or international, democracy,
Do you like that he's anti-gay marriage?
Oh, yeah, that's human being.
So you like that Obama's a...
See, listening to stuff like this would literally make somebody like me pull my hair out. It would literally make somebody like me think, what the use? What is the use? Now, on the flip side, I can understand a foreigner, somebody who is here from another country, having this type of perspective and viewpoints. But let's ask a serious question, a question that will provoke thought. What's the difference between that man and a few of these Americans you just heard? What's the difference? Let me get on back to it.
Yes,
Yeah, I like Obama, the way he do about the politics. I like that.
Do you support Mitt Romney because he's black?
No, that's matter to me. It's the issue to tell people what you're running for. Explain to people your issue. Policy is the issue.
Are you upset that Romney is for gay marriage? Does that bother you?
Yeah, that bothered me for the...
Did y'all know that Mick Romney was black? You see the reason why I advocate laughing? Because it's, number one, is medicine to the soul. And number two, you have to laugh about this, because if not, you're going to go insane. You will literally go insane. This is off the chain. You cannot make this stuff up. This is reality.
You know what I mean? You don't know what's going on.
I love how people are so willing to talk. They're not listening at all.
Yeah. This guy's like, one guy believed Obama was a Mormon. Let me see what I got. There's a bunch of them that are pretty funny. Hold on. We got about a bunch of, like, 10 interviews here.
Do you know who you're voting for?
Obama.
Why?
Because I feel as though he's the perfect nurse for the United States, and he's very working hard, and he's doing his best, and it's been a lot of...
I don't know, just trust me, not one person knew that Osama bin Laden was dead.
Well, we're obviously dealing with a whole population that doesn't listen to the newscast or read a newspaper.
Yeah, but how do you miss that Osama bin Laden's dead?
Because they don't listen to anything.
Let me see if I can find one that right up front. Yeah, these guys, they leave the whole interview. You know what I mean?
Do you know who you're voting for?
Obama.
Why?
Because I feel as though he's... Who are you voting for in this election, Obama or Romney? Obama.
Why is that?
He's done more. Do you like Obama because he's pro-life? Yeah, I'm for that. Yeah.
Do you support his vice president pick, Paul Ryan?
Yeah, I do.
What do you like about him?
Paul Ryan always has the stats out. He's always come with stats, you know. He basically knows what's going on.
Unlike you.
Shake, yeah.
Yeah, true.
Do you think people are upset that Sarah Palin's running again this time?
I think she's probably got a little bit more experience this time than last time. Does it bother you that Obama is a Mormon? No, but that basically sways his votes a lot in the way that people look at him. And does it bother you that Mitt Romney is black? No, that's not the issue, no.
Thank you very much.
I don't know what the hell. What did anyone say?
It's interesting that all you need to do is get your name out there.
Yeah.
Because nobody knows what you're about.
Well, that's what Jesse Ventura was saying. People vote Democrat or Republican. You know, it's like, they don't even know who the hell's running.
Right.
Who are you voting for this election, Obama or Romney?
Obama. I think he is the best president.
Do you hope Obama finds bin Laden and kills him if he wins?
Yeah. I want to see him dead.
John McCain, do you think he has a shot this time out to beat Obama?
McCain, I don't think so.
What percentage of the vote do you think McCain will get this time against Obama? 40%?
Yeah.
So it's going to be a close race.
Yeah, I think so. Now, how do you think Sarah Palin's going to do as McCain's running mate in 2012?
I will vote McCain, but not Sarah Palin.
There's been talk that he'll drop Sarah Palin in this election. Are you going to vote for him now?
Yeah.
You're going to vote for Obama as well?
Yeah.
Are you happy with Obama's Vice President Paul Ryan?
Of course.
What's some things that he's done that you like?
He's honest. He's saying what the other thinking and not saying.
And he's in really good shape.
Oh my goodness.
Well, based on this, I think McCain's going to maybe take it. It's crazy.
Well, if you drop Sarah.
I can't take no more of it. I really, truly can't. I have to keep my sanity. I really, truly. But I wanted to give you a living example of the reason why America is in crisis. I think you just heard the truth, and the truth straight way. You be the judge. And the sad part about it is, the same people who fight against you, who follow me when, as I follow the Messiah, in Christ concerning religion, they've got the same mindset as these people right here who are totally uninformed.